Good evening and welcome to Plainview Elgin Millville Schools for tonight's girls soccer matchup between the Ramblers of Winona Cotter and your PEM Bulldogs. Tonight the Bulldogs 1-3 will have their hands full against the Winona Cotter team that comes in 4-0, one of the better teams here in southeastern Minnesota so far this fall. Last game, Bulldogs got their first win of the season, a 3-1 victory over Caledonia. Cotter had played Caledonia earlier last week, were 13-0 winners in a football score last Tuesday. Looking for the Bulldogs to keep up some of that good physical defense that they're known for or been playing with this season, and expecting a big night from sophomore goaltender Milena Marshman. Here's going to be Bob Tangen with our starting lineups and national anthem.
Good evening, soccer fans. Welcome to Elgin for tonight's game between the Cotter Ramblers and the Plainview Elgin Millville Bulldogs. Plainview Elgin Millville Schools is a proud member of the Three Rivers Conference. The Three Rivers Conference schools join together in requesting that all people attending games follow a code of ethical sportsmanship. This would include appreciation for the rules of the contest and respect for officials and opponents. Excellence in sportsmanship is the major goal of conference programs. Thanks for your cooperation. And here's the starting lineup for the Ramblers. Number 5, Alyssa Williams. Number 6, Megan Morgan. Number 13, Ava Killian. Number 14, Abby Gardner. Number 15, Esme Brandvik. Number 18, Araceli White. Number 21, Maren Stewart. Number 22, Freya Brandvik. Number 23, Sarah Speltz. Number 24, Olivia Gardner. And in goal, Sophia Sandcork. Coaches for the Ramblers are Maria Barrientos and Chris Missioner. And here's the starting lineup for the Bulldogs. Number 2, Shay O'Reilly. Number 3, Haley Leonards. Number 4, Macy Holtz. Number 11, Emma Wheeler. Number 13, Abby O'Reilly. Number 15, Kelly Young. Number 17, Mackenzie Polson. Number 18, Presley Newcomb. Number 19, Anna Augustine. Number 22, Katie Young. And in goal for the Bulldogs, Milena Marshman. The Bulldogs are coached by John Endicott, Todd Lukuda, and Austin King. At this time, let us honor our flag and country by standing for our national anthem.
right, once again, if you're just joining us, welcome to Elgin here for this Bulldog Nation Foundation live broadcast of tonight's girls soccer game between the Cotters of the Ramblers, of Winona Cotter, and the Bulldogs of Plainview Elgin Millville. It's a hazy 75 degrees here in Elgin. Nice night for the girls to play. Wind has died down to just about nothing. Occasional breeze coming through to cool things off. Again, Bulldogs 1-3 on the season, taking on the 4-0 Winona Cotter Ramblers. In Winona tonight, in boys action, we had the Plainview Elgin Millville boys taking one off of the Winona Cotter boys, 2-0. Those goals coming from Derek Badger and Jacob Kostanchnik. And in the JV game, we've got a 1-0 game with Cooper Schweim getting one for the Bulldogs in that one. We had a JV game, ladies JV game, prior to this start tonight. Bulldogs dropped that one in a heartbreaker, giving up 2 goals in the last minute to lose 2-1. The Bulldogs getting a goal from Grace Grant in that one. Well, we're about ready here for the opening whistle as they're lined up. Bulldogs with the, looks to be the same starting group that we've seen the last few games. Bulldogs are in the all-black uniforms, heading right to left across your screen. Winona Cotter Ramblers in the all-white unis, left to right. So here in Bulldog territory, we see Cotter working the ball around a little bit in the center of the field. Cotter offensive player gets sandwiched there between the young twins. The Bulldogs take control, look to get it across midfield for the first time. Bulldogs trying to get control back here from the Ramblers. Ramblers move it back into their own territory here, looking to set something up. Haley Leonards takes it away, brings it up the right far side. Nice move. Looks to center to Abby O'Reilly, their sophomore middle forward. And that looks to be Katie Young getting it over the top. Again, looking for Leonards, but she can't get to that before it hits the sideline. Going to have a Cotter throw in from the far side. Cotter again slowly moving the ball up that far side with throw-ins here. We're going to have another one. Bulldogs last game, some much improved offense. In the first 3 games of the season, Bulldogs were only able to put 1 goal between the pipes, whereas the last game alone they got 3 more. It looked like they were a little more offensive-minded, bringing some of their defenders up into the middle of the field to help things out. Again, Leonards with the ball, trying to put a move on the Cotter player. Cotter now with the ball going up the far side. That's Katie Young out to challenge. Now to the middle, that's twin sister Kelly Young coming out. We got that. When we get our first shot on goal, that's going to be between the uprights there, over the crossbar. No threat there on Marshman on that one. Bulldogs have had a nice solid play from their defense so far this season. You have a defense, starting defense of Anna Augustine, Presley Newcomb, Shay O'Reilly, and Macy Holtz. O'Reilly and Holtz for sure holding down with their senior leadership, holding down that defense. Cotter now taking away the goal kick, working the ball to the center of the field. And Bulldogs looking to clear it out of there, give themselves some breathing room. Cotter now with the ball on the far side. Back to the center, back working that left side over there. Getting challenged by Bulldog defenders on every turn. Holt's doing a nice job of forcing that one wide right. Got our first corner kick of the night here on the near side, coming off the foot of number 5 from Cotter, Alyssa Williams. She's a sophomore. Up in the middle, we had a cutter coming through with header, goes through and off the gloves of Marshman. That was a late cutter coming through for Cotter with the header right over the outstretched glove. She got a finger on it, just not enough to push it up over the crossbar, though, for Marshman. So that's going to give Cotter a 1-0 lead here about 4 minutes into the first half. Bulldogs taking control here, working the ball into Cotter territory.
Scoring the goal for the Ramblers, number 24, Olivia Gardner.
Nice job there by Anna Augustine, kicking the ball over the top to Leonard. Looks like we're going to have an offsides call. Cotter retained possession on the far side. Cotter now with the ball on the far side. That's defender Emma Wheeler coming out to challenge the Cotter offensive player. Cotter now with the ball on that left side. They like to keep it over there so far in the first half. Presley Newcomb going out to challenge. Does a nice job taking it away, keeping it in bounds and getting the ball upfield. Bulldogs definitely more defensive minded than they were in the last one, with the young twins there in the middle of the field coming back to give quite a bit of help to the defense. This is Emma Wheeler, middle of the field. She's looking to the near side to Mackenzie Polson, a little bit behind her, and it's going to be Cotter's ball on a throw-in here on the near side. Cotter here, number 18 for Cotter, Archelli White. A nice move on Shea O'Reilly, Bulldog defender. Cotter again, ball on the left side. Nice stop and pop move there, and Marshman's right there to catch it. Nice job by the defender there, and Augustine to Turner. Nice job by Marshman to take that one away from the Ramblers. Again, in action here on the near side. Cotter kicking it out. Bulldogs are going to take over on a sideline throw-in. It's going to be junior Mackenzie Polson looking to get the ball ahead to sophomore Abby O'Reilly. Can't get a handle on it, and Cotter's going to take the ball back into Bulldog territory. Cotter now working the ball at midfield. Again, you can see that line of 4 defenders for the Bulldogs joined there by their middle fielders. Definitely nervous about the offensive threat that the Ramblers present. That one's going to be off the foot of Presley Newcomb here on the near side. Here's Newcomb again with the ball, center of the field. She's looking ahead to Leonard's on that right side. It's going to be a foot race to that one. Leonard's isn't going to get there in time, and Cotter's going to take the ball up the far side. Again, if you're just joining us, we have girls soccer, Winona Cotter Ramblers versus the Plainview Elgin Millville Bulldogs. Bulldogs headed right to left across your screen in the black jerseys and black shorts, and Cotter's in the white jerseys and white shorts headed left to right across your screen. It's 1-0 right now with the Cotter lead with about 33 minutes left in the first half. Bulldogs still trying to move it up that sideline. Cotter's going to take it over, throw in. Cotter so far has liked that far side to bring the ball up. They see something over there that they think that they can take advantage of. Cotter working the ball back up, looking for a hole in the Bulldog defense. And Bulldogs are going to have a throw in here on the near side. Mackenzie Polson again looking ahead to Abby O'Reilly. She gets behind the defender, but the defender wisely kicks that one out of bounds. That was a nice play by Maren Studert there for the Ramblers, kicking that one away from O'Reilly. O'Reilly receiving the pass from Polson, back to Polson, looking for something in the middle of the field, but finds nothing but white jerseys. Cotter again moving the ball up the field. Again, looking right now to take it on that left side. They've liked that side so far tonight. Good job by Presley Newcomb and then Anna Augustine to get that one cleared. That's Abby O'Reilly battling middle of the field for the Bulldogs against number 6, Megan Morgan. Cotter still bringing the ball up, being patient, looking for a hole in that Bulldog defense. That's Presley Newcomb now on the far side. She's looking ahead, Haley Newcomb in front of her. She gets the ball in the middle. Emma Wheeler looks for Newcomb, but it's intercepted by the Ramblers. Cotter again getting it ahead, looking to that left side. There's Macy Holtz for the Bulldogs chasing after that one. Battling a little bit for it. And she takes it off the Rambler defender. Yeah, Holtz with a throw in on the far side. Again, Holtz is one of those senior captains. Plenty of seniors on this Bulldog team this season. Holtz getting over the top. Leonard's and O'Reilly over there battling for the ball a little bit. O'Reilly gets it, kicks it ahead to Leonard's. Leonard's in a foot race and can't quite get there in time, but we're going to have a throw-in on the far side. That's our first substitute, Summer Olsen, now with the throw-in on the far side. Olsen's a sophomore middle fielder for the Bulldogs. In the winter, she's a member of the very successful Bulldog dance team coached by Miss Jen Simon. All right, Bulldogs have a chance there. O'Reilly goes out. The goaltender for Cotter comes out and meets her, takes away that scoring opportunity for the Bulldogs. Cotter with a breakaway here. This is 23. She's got a shot on goal. Marshman comes out to meet her, and just a little bit too late there. Cotter with their second goal of the half. That's going to come off the foot of number 23, Sarah Speltz. So here, in the first 10 minutes of the first half, we've got a 2-0 game. Bulldogs trailing Cotter. Again, we knew Cotter was going to have some offensive firepower, as last week they put 13 on the Caledonia Warriors, but have shown, too, that they are, you know, they've had a few chinks in the armor as they
goal for the Ramblers scored by number 23, Sarah Speltz.
Only beat St. Charles, Lewiston, Altura 3-1. That's a team Bulldogs lost to as well, but Bulldogs lost 1-0 in that one. Bulldogs need to tighten up the defense here real quick before this one gets too far out of hand in the first half already. Senior Shea O'Reilly, the throw-in on the near side. We had a substitution. Katie Young coming back in for the aforementioned Summer Olsen. Cotter again with the ball, looking to get it behind the defense, going to that left side. Augustine clearing some space for the Bulldogs out of bounds. Cotter here with 2 goals, one on a header, on a corner kick. Late Cotter coming in and just off the outstretched hands of Marshman. The second one was a breakaway. Marshman came out to meet her, and the Cotter offensive player just able to beat her. Cotter again working that far side. They like it over there so far in this half. That's Marin Graves in for the Bulldogs, defending that one. Far side, here's Presley Newcomb. Called her name plenty already this first half. She kicks it ahead. We're going to have a race here. Cotter's going to retain control, but Leonard's is going to go challenge. She's going to take one off the shin. It's going to be Cotter ball. Cotter working the ball to the center of the field here. Bulldogs looking to get a break here. Keep the ball here in Rambler territory. Holtz with the throw-in on the far side. Holtz, we've talked about in previous broadcasts. She's a 3-sport athlete for the Bulldogs, all conference in all 3. She runs track in the spring and plays basketball in the winter. Signed earlier this spring with the Minnesota Moorhead Dragons to go play basketball next year. Bulldog team here filled with exceptional athletes, exceptional student athletes, making the P Empire proud. It's a nice job by Newcomb again, clearing the ball, looking for Leonard's. Leonard's not able to get behind the Cotter defense yet tonight. Leonard's had a goal in that last game against Caledonia. Like to see her put one past the goalie again tonight. Cotter working the ball on the far side. Gets it over the top. Newcomb coming out to challenge. And that's going to be off of Cotter. They're going to give that one to the Bulldogs. Augustine looking ahead to Abby O'Reilly. O'Reilly battling for the ball on that far side. Cotter taking it away. Again on that far side. And now for the Bulldogs, I can see Haley Leonard, Abby O'Reilly, Emma Updegraff into the game, a sophomore for the Bulldogs. Kenzie Polson here on the near side, 25, Marin Graves. Number 2, Shea O'Reilly, 18, Presley Newcomb, and of course, Augustine over there on the far side. Holtz as well for the Bulldogs on defense. Bulldogs just trying to get some space here. Cotter retains possession on that far side. Leonard's battling for the ball, trying to get the ball ahead to Updegraff. Cotter defender comes up, gets to an offense player here in the center of the field. Katie Young intercepts that, kicks it out here on the near side. Gives the Bulldogs a chance to regroup here on defense. Bulldogs still in this one. Need to get a little break here. Ball's spent plenty of time in the Bulldog territory. Bulldogs get it across over the top. I'd like to see them do some damage here. Cotter now here on the near side, looking at centering pass. That's 25, looking for 24 Gardner. And that's a pretty good job by, I think, Graves there, cutting that off. Bulldogs clear it. Nice move by Polson, looking in the near side here. She kicks it off the Cotter foot. She's going to get it over the top here, looking for O'Reilly. Again, Cotter blocking that one out of bounds. And we're going to have a substitution here for the Bulldogs. We got 4 gals coming in. Looks to be Lauren Updegraff, Delaney Newcomb, Lily Vandewalker, and Riley Nelson. And we're going to have the elder Newcomb with the throw in here on the near side. Delaney, a junior. Sister Presley, a defensive person for the Bulldogs, a sophomore. This is Vandewalker, center of the field, number 5, looking to the right side, looking to get it ahead to number 21 over there, Lauren Updegraff. Lauren Updegraff, again, a sister. She's a senior. Younger sister Emma plays for the Bulldogs as well. Saw her earlier in the match. Katie Young for the Bulldogs, kicking it over the top. Lauren Updegraff trying to sneak up behind. Surprise the Cotter defender. Can't get there in time. There's Augustine kicking the ball over the top. The goaltender for the Ramblers going to let that go out of bounds and take a goal kick. So again, we got 24 minutes left in the first half. Bulldogs down 2-0 to the Ramblers. Cotter looking to threaten again. Riley Nelson running that one down. Keeping her eyes peeled for the Cotter offensive player. Cotter trying to take advantage here. Bulldogs do a nice job of getting back on defense here. Cotter working the ball center of the field, looking for a hole. Middle of the field. That's number 5 taking a shot at it. That's off the glove of Marshman. And just off a bit on the timing. Good effort there by Marshman. Got a glove on it. Just a little bit off on the jump. And that's going to be a 3-0 lead here in the first half at the 23-minute mark. 3-0. Ramblers over the Bulldogs. Marshman, just a sophomore back there in the goal for the Bulldogs. Doing a nice job, gotten gloves on a few. Unable to haul a couple of them in. But definitely working hard there for the Bulldogs. Here, Bulldogs working the ball middle of the field. That's Abby O'Reilly in the center there. Goaltender Sandcork for the Ramblers going to come out, scoop that one up. Sandcork hoofs it up to midfield. Riley Nelson getting it ahead to Delaney Newcomb. Marin Graves trying to get the header back to Newcomb. Cotter doing a nice job keeping the ball in the field. Middle of the field here. That's number 5 bringing it up the field for the Ramblers. Here we got a foot race. This is 24 Gardner. She's going to take on Marshman again and beats her on the worm burner. That is a 4-0 lead. 22 minutes left in the first half.
Scoring for the Ramblers, number 24, Olivia Gardner.
Knew it was going to be a tough one here for the Bulldogs as they invited 4-0 Winona Cotter to Elgin. And definitely been a rough one for the Bulldogs so far as Cotter leads 4-0. Cotter again with the ball in Bulldog territory. Gardner here with a brace of goals for the Ramblers, leading the way. Bulldogs looking to get the ball middle of the field. Up to Graf's sisters over there trying to take control. Physical play there by Holtz.
We've had a cell phone that's been turned in, from the parking lot. If it's yours, you can describe it and claim it. Phone right now is up in the press box booth.
Voice you hear there is the voice of Bob Tengen, longtime announcer for Bulldogs soccer. Many thanks to Mr. Tengen for his work he's done for the Bulldog soccer program. All right, so early in this one, looking for the Bulldogs to fire up here a little bit. Shoulders are slumped a little bit. Need to turn this one around here in this first half, trailing 4-0. Holtz at the goal kick. Cotter taking it right away. Emma up to Graf, doing a nice job battling, looking for sister Lauren on the far side. Pass does not see its way to her. Cotter again on that far side. Back out, looking for some hole in the Bulldog defense. Holtz coming out to challenge. And joined by Augustine, challenge. Pretty nice footwork there. Number 18, Richelle White. She's a freshman for Cotter. Lauren Updegraff coming out hard, charging to challenge the Cotter player. Cotter with the ball middle of the field. Looking ahead to White. Bulldogs, it looks like Riley Nelson doing a nice job clearing that one out. Cotter now going to try this near side this time. Lily Vandewalker kicks out towards midfield. Cotter retaining possession. White here coming across back at Marshman. Marshman doing a nice job. Hands up very alertly. Snatches that one out of the air. Looking for Delaney Newcomb here on the near side. That's going to be off of Cotter. Bulldogs are going to throw it in here on the near side. A slew of substitutions coming in for the Bulldogs again. Looks like number 7, Blake Lafee, number 11, Emma Wheeler, number 15, Kelly Young, and number 20, Morgan Hall coming in for the Bulldogs. Newcomb with the overhead throw. Looking ahead to Wheeler. Wheeler stops, trying to get around the Cotter defender. They're going to kick it out of bounds. Bulldogs going to try to set something up here. Wheeler on that far side. She gets a foot on it. Coming across is 15. Kelly Young can't quite get there before Sandcork grabs it. Nice opportunity there by the Bulldogs. Sandcork booting it out to about midfield. Bulldogs trying to take control. That's Nelson over the Holtz middle of the field. Cotter takes it away. Holtz back to challenge, knocks her down. A little bit too much contact there. And they're going to line him up here for a free kick. Sun's down, lights are on. It's a beautiful night here in Elgin. Looks to be that Kevin Kyle Holtz and his ground crew did an exceptional job, as always, on the field tonight. I want to thank him for his work, he and his crew. And again, we want to thank our sponsors, Bulldog Nation Foundation, for making these live streams this fall from the PEM Empire possible. Holtz here with the goal kick coming out midfield. Hall racing towards it. And they're going to call that one off of Hall. It's going to be a throw in here on the near side for the Ramblers. Looking here, middle of the field. Cotter getting this in. Kelly Young doing a nice job of taking it away. And just can't quite get to that one. Cotter is going to turn and burn here, trying to get the ball up. Number 20, Hall, to the Bulldogs. Does a nice job. Bumps that one off the Cotter defender. They're going to give it to Macy Holtz for the throw on near side. Over the top, looking for Newcomb. Newcomb unable to handle that one. Cotter on the near side. Fancy footwork. That's number 5, Alyssa Williams. Williams hit one from deep earlier in this one. Bulldogs here trying to chip it up the field out of this defense. Looks like they maybe just need to put a boot on it and give their defense a chance. Cotter taking advantage though again. Got that one in the bottom left corner out under the outstretched hands of Marshman. So that's going to be a 5-0 lead for Cotter. Still 16.5 minutes left in the first half. Junior Blake Lafee there, taking the ball for the Bulldogs. Back to Katie Young, excuse me. Kicking out of bounds. Cotter on the far side now. Lauren Updegraff coming out and challenged. Kicks it out of bounds. Bulldogs still challenging here. Lily Vanderwalker coming up with a nice physical play here, trying to take the ball away. Looks to the middle of the field. That's Kelly Young. She gets it ahead. Lauren Updegraff running ahead, now deep in Cotter territory. Tries to turn it, but gets pinched by a pair of defenders. Bulldogs are going to have an opportunity here on the throw-in on the far side. Holtz coming in and throw it over the top. Holtz looking in the middle. Cotter doing a nice job of defending there. Gets the ball out in front. It's a freshman White booting it ahead. Riley Nelson goes back, turns the ball around. That's Vanderwalker on the far side looking ahead. Cotter taking the pass away. Again, Vanderwalker working hard there. Nice to see Lily get in there. Playing hard for the Bulldogs on that far side. Bulldogs now again getting the ball in deep in Cotter territory. Cotter kicking it out over the sideline here, giving themselves some space. Vanderwalker with the throw in. She's looking for Wheeler in the center of the field. Wheeler can't handle it, and Cotter's going to take the ball up the center. Cotter on that far side, looking to get to the middle. Doing a nice job. Gets behind the Cotter defender. Sandcork, the goaltender, going to come up, scoop it up here. Give her girls some time to set up. So far in this one, it's been all Ramblers as they're up 5-0. 15 minutes left in the first half. Bulldog girls still working hard out there, though. Nice move by Kelly Young. She turns it. Tries to bend one in that top right corner. Just can't get enough turn on it. You can see her there. Just missed that one. Few good opportunities for the Bulldogs here. Unable to put it through the pipes so far. In the game for the Bulldogs now, we got Delaney Newcomb, Blake Lafee, Kelly Young, Emma Wheeler now battling in midfield. Got Lauren Updegraff on that far side. Riley Nelson chasing after that one. Vanderwalker still in the game for the Bulldogs. Katie Young in. Macy Holtz and number 20, Morgan Hall, all still in for the Bulldogs. Far side, that's Vanderwalker again, taking the ball away, trying to get it up that side up to Graff. Cotter takes control. Middle of the field, there's senior Emma Wheeler trying to make something happen. Going to get it ahead here. There's Delaney Newcomb chasing after that one. She's behind the defenders, slowing up, looking for some help here on the near side. Again, hits the turf there trying to save it, but Cotter takes it away. Good work there from Newcomb. She was out behind. Didn't like the number she saw. Wisely held up, waiting for some help. But in the meantime, Cotter was able to get their defense back as well. Far side now, Cotter again trying to bring up that left side. Holtz does a nice job of defending that one. Gets it ahead. There's Lauren up to Graff. Just misses that pass. Cotter midfield now. They're going to turn it around, set it up. Keep things spread out. The comfortable 5-0 lead here. They're going to be happy to just take only the choice cuts opportunities here in the last 12 minutes of the first half, no doubt. Bulldogs with some substitutions coming in here with junior Mackenzie Polson here on the near side, who had 2 assists last game. Back in for the Bulldogs as his senior defense person, Shea O'Reilly, number 2. Also, sophomore defenseman Presley Newcomb back in for the Bulldogs. Emma Wheeler on that far side, looking to get the ball ahead. Leonard's, who also just came into the game on that far right side, chasing that one down. Cotter defender boots that one out of bounds before Leonard's could get to it. Holtz with the throw in on the far side. Bulldogs like to stack them up in front of the net, looking to cause some confusion. Good throw in. Blake Lafitte gets a foot on it, and just not enough mustard on that one to put it past Sandcork. Cotter with the ball on the far side. That's Morgan in the center field looking ahead. Number 4, a little confusion there. O'Reilly didn't see the offensive player behind her. Number 4 for the Ramblers, Leaf, sneaking in there behind O'Reilly. Cotter's again with the ball on the far side. Going to take a shot at that one, just wide left. No threat on Marshman on that one. Bulldogs still battling in this one. Looking to get on the scoreboard here in the last 10.5 minutes here in the first half. Senior Shea O'Reilly going to put this one out from the goal box. Looking ahead to Katie Young. Cotter comes up, takes it away. Cotter again with the ball. Nice move by number 4. Back to 10, puts it through the uprights. That's 3 points in football, not worth a thing in soccer. Again, O'Reilly with the goal kick here, coming out. Puts a foot on it up here on the near side, looking for Polson cutting across. There's Summer Olsen back into the game for the Bulldogs here. Looking ahead to Abby O'Reilly. Cotter doing a nice job of keeping O'Reilly buttoned up so far in this first half. Bulldogs here kick it out of bounds on the near side. Cotter's going to take over with a throw-in. Again, thank you for joining us on tonight's Bulldog Nation Foundation broadcast of girls Bulldog soccer tonight in Elgin, where the Bulldogs trail the Winona Cotter Ramblers 5-0 in the first half. Bulldogs looking to clear themselves some room here. Cotter spent a lot of time in Bulldogs territory so far in the first half. Here again, getting deep down. That's looks to be, who is that, number 19? Anna Augustine doing a nice job there on defense. Marshman up there had a tough night so far. Plenty of shots on goal already from Cotter, but she definitely looks like she's staying on top of it. She's not ready to give up yet. It's a good thing because I think she'll be seeing plenty more of action yet tonight. Cotter taking the ball here on the throw in on the near side. Getting ahead. Polson looking in the middle of the field. Kind of a dangerous play there further back into Bulldog territory. Cotter hasn't needed any help so far getting the ball into Bulldog territory, but Holson giving him some unsolicited help there. Bulldogs middle of the field. Getting ahead. There's O'Reilly to Emma up to Graff. Looking for the forward who is not there. Polson back to help the Bulldog defense, and we're going to have a little bit of a penalty there. Just a little bit too much of a nudge there out of senior Shea O'Reilly. Definitely like the way O'Reilly plays defense, physical game. Not afraid to mix it up down there with the offensive players from the opposing team. Here comes the kick off of number 21, Marn Stewart's foot. And Polson going to boot it out, give the Bulldogs a chance to set up the defense. Substitution here for Cotter with 7 minutes left in the first half. Throwing, going over the top. Polson trying to challenge. Up to Graff. Back to Polson. Up this near side. Cotter retaining possession. Getting it to the middle of the field. Nice job there by Presley Newcomb defending. Defense from the Bulldogs have had all they can handle with this Cotter offense so far tonight. Leonard's over the top looking for O'Reilly. Cotter defender over there. Able to turn it out of bounds before O'Reilly can get a foot on it. Oh, there's going to be a whistle. Maybe a little bit of retaliation there in the younger O'Reilly. Retaliation for her sister play with the physical play on the other side of the field. Holtz with a shot on goal on deep. Sandcork takes it off the bounce and is going to boot it out towards midfield. No doubt the Bulldogs like to play a physical game. Sometimes get the other team a little bit chippy and take them out of what they're looking to do. All right, Holtz there kicking it ahead, looking for Leonard's. Cotter kicking it out of bounds. Holtz over the top. That's Abby O'Reilly. Between the feet, she's going to come out and challenge. Tangle up there. Sandcork for the Ramblers covering it up. So O'Reilly's having a little bit of trouble stopping there. Bulldogs showing a little bit of fatigue here. A little slow to get back on that last goal kick. Need to kind of pick it up here. Make sure that Ramblers don't tag on anymore here yet in the first half. On the field here for the Bulldogs, you see Emma Updegraff, Summer Olson, Mackenzie Polson, Shea O'Reilly, Macy Holtz, Presley Newcomb, Abby O'Reilly, Haley Leonards, Marion Graves, and Anna Augustine on the far side. So Leonard's coming over to challenge Cotter again. They're going to set it up. Nice spacing here. The offensive side for the Ramblers. Bulldog defense is spread out. Ramblers just waiting for the Bulldog defenders to take an unneeded chance here, risk, and then taking advantage as they have already. 4 minutes left here in the first half from Elgin. Bulldogs trail 5-0. Presley Newcomb coming over there, playing some aggressive defense. Excuse me, that was Augustine. Middle of the field, Holtz pushing around the defender. And that was a pretty nice shot there coming off the foot of Spelt. As she hits the upper right corner past Marshman. And that's 6-0. 6-0. Bulldogs trail Winona Cotter here. First half. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left. Olsen getting ahead here on the near side to Polson. Polson looking back to the center of the field to Olsen. A little miscommunication there. Olsen doing a nice job there of challenging. Off the foot of the Cotter defender.
For the Ramblers, number 23, Sarah Speltz.
I believe that's a pair of goals for Speltz. Her and Gardner each with a pair so far tonight. I believe the other goals were Alyssa Williams and White, I believe. That's the other one. Polson looking to throw it deep into into Cotter territory. Cotter defender comes back to Polson. Polson, nice move there. Center of the field. Olsen going. Cotter takes the ball away. Cotter middle of the field here. 2:48. Looking to press a little bit. We got a Cutter down the middle of the field. That's Newcomb coming out, making sure she didn't get the easy pass to her. And then coming back to give themselves some space. Nice job by Newcomb there. First on the pass, cutting off that center Cutter, and then doing a nice job of getting back into the play and kicking it out of bounds. Good defense by Presley Newcomb, the sophomore, for the Bulldogs. Cotter throwing far side, looking over the top. Over there's Newcomb again, kicking it out of bounds. Marion Graves helping her out, pinching the offensive player for the Ramblers. And we got a whistle there. Not quite sure what the call was on that one. Ref didn't like the throw in. That one, Bulldogs trying to bring it up the far side, giving it back to Cotter. A little bit too soon there. Nice job, Holtz there, battling center of the field. Good physical play again from the Bulldogs. Cotter doing a nice job, moving the ball around, staying spaced out, stretching out that Bulldog defense. There's a nice job by Polson, turning it upfield. And that's going to be off. Shea O'Reilly, number 2 for the Bulldogs. Cotter throwing up the sidelines before the Bulldogs get a chance to react. Back. O'Reilly doing a nice job there. Presley Newcomb kicking it into the Rambler territory. Polson over there trying to take it away. She's going to take one off the side of the leg. Cotter ball. Just over 1 minute left here in the first half from Elgin. Far side.
1 minute remaining.
Leonard's in a foot race for that one. Gets a little bit late. Good contact there. Augustine coming out and challenging. Don't mind that physical play at all from the defenders for the Bulldogs. Cotter looking ahead here. Shea O'Reilly's going to come back and meet it. She's going to give plenty of room. There's Polson in a foot race here. Gets behind the defense for Cotter. She's got a chance here. She's going to, loses it. Looked like she was going to slow up, put a little move on, put a boot on it. Here's Abby O'Reilly, center of the field from her sister. Shea O'Reilly trying to turn the ball. Now Leonard's battling in that corner. We got 20 seconds left. Leonard needs to get it to the middle of the field here, which she does. Unfortunately, there was no Bulldogs there. Good opportunity. Nice job there on the scoring threat from the Bulldogs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, half.
There's Bob Tang and counting that one down here. First half. Winona Cotter Ramblers coming in 4-0, up on the 1 and 3 Bulldogs, 6-0. Again, thank you to Bulldog Nation Foundation for sponsoring the live stream for this year's soccer seasons, both boys and girls, and thank you for joining us at home. So far, been a rough one for the Bulldogs all night. JV dropping a close one, losing 2-1 to the Ramblers on a pair of last-minute goals. I should say Cotter scored 2 goals in the last minute of that JV game to beat the Bulldogs. Bulldogs again getting a goal off the foot of Grace Grant in that one. She's a 9th grader. Bulldog boys faring a bit better tonight as the varsity in the first game in Winona winning 2-0 with goals from Derek Badger and Jacob Gastanjic. Senior leaders there putting the ball in the net.
I'd like to announce that there is a cell phone that was turned in. It was found in the parking lot. You can describe it and claim it up here in the press box.
we're going to shut her down here for the half here in just a second. Still a lovely night in Elgin, Minnesota for this girls' soccer match. with you here in Elgin. In this one, Bulldogs down early, 6-0. Cotter with a pair of goals in the first 3 minutes, setting the tone early for what looked to be a tough half for the Bulldogs. Expect the Bulldogs to come out here. They like the defense side of the ball. I expect to see some physical play from those defenders, especially O'Reilly, Newcomb, Holtz, and Augustine. Like to body it up, definitely. Seeing if they can change kind of the tempo of this game a little bit, change how it's going, maybe get the Cotter players out of their game a little bit. Now, again, thank you to the Bulldog Nation Foundation for sponsoring this. For those who don't know, the Bulldog Nation Foundation is a fundraising group here in the Plainview, Elgin, Millville community, setting up different fundraisers throughout the year and then distributing those money through grants to different programs within Plainview, Elgin, Millville schools. We want to thank them for all of their efforts, as well as the Plainview, Elgin, Millville community for their generous donations throughout the year. Here we go. The Bulldogs are taking the field here for the second half. Look to have a little pep in the step. Hopefully it's going to translate into some offense here for the Bulldogs. Elsewhere tonight in the PEM Empire, boys soccer are 2-0 winners over Winona Cotter down in Winona tonight. JV girls dropping a close one, 2-1 here in Elgin. And we're still waiting for the call-in from the cross-country race in Chatfield. Here we go in the second half. Now in the second half, we've got Cotter in the all-white jerseys headed right to left across your screen, and the Bulldogs in the all-black uniforms headed left to right. Cotter here on the near side. Leonard's again playing some physical ball here. Results in a turnover. Bulldogs going to have the throw in on the near side. There's Holtz throwing it over the top, looking for O'Reilly. Unable to get it there. Cotter now taking control. Nice passing so far tonight by the Ramblers. Can definitely see Bulldogs not behind the Ramblers at all in athleticism. In fact, Bulldogs may have the more athletic team here tonight, but Cotter just able to pick away with their passing, just pinpoint passing through that Bulldog defense. Here we see some more of it. Cotter getting the ball in the middle of the field over the freshman White on the far side. She puts a nice move on Shea O'Reilly, dribbling it through the middle. Presley Newcomb does a nice job there clearing it out for the Bulldogs, giving them some space. In this second half, looks like for the forwards, we've got Mackenzie Polson on the far side, Abby O'Reilly here in the center, and Haley Leonards here on the near side. Across the middle is Wheeler, Katie, and Kelly Young, and across that back there is that quartet of Augustine, Holtz, Presley Newcomb, and Shea O'Reilly. Go. Cotter kicking it out in front. Bulldogs looking to contest at all points here. Nice job, Wheeler getting it to Leonards, trying to get it over to Abby O'Reilly in the center of the field. Polson now. Cotter doing a nice job of taking advantage of any errant passes here by the Bulldogs. Cotter again here with another opportunity. That's 23. She's got a pair of goals. That's Sarah Spelt. She's got a pair of goals for the Ramblers already tonight. Far side, there's Kelly Young looking to turn the ball up the sideline for the Bulldogs. She's got a step on the midfielder from the Ramblers. Here, she's still got the ball on that far side, doing a nice job. Some contact there. Bulldogs looking for a call. No call from the official. Physical play going both way here in the second half. And there we go. Newcomb taking advantage, taking it off the Rambler. Hops right back up, throws it in, and we're going to have a stoppage here. Looks like there may have been some confusion on who took possession on that throw, and Newcomb very alertly, high IQ play, picks up the ball, throws it in quick for the Bulldogs, but the officials caught the snafu. Cotter now working the ball center of the field. Kelly Young, senior, battling over there. Cotter now kicking the ball deep in the Bulldog territory. Augustine takes one off the knee. Here's some good physical play. Newcomb still playing physical. Augustine did a nice job coming out to challenge. Looked like some incidental contact to me there by Newcomb coming up from the rear. Kelly Young and Haley Leonard's looking to move the ball up here the near side. Good job by Emma Wheeler coming out battling there with Morgan of the Ramblers. Been impressed so far this season with Wheeler's play in the middle of the field. She does a nice job of holding it down for the Bulldogs. Plays physical, accepts the challenge, and does a nice job of clearing the ball when she has the opportunity. Ramblers here on that far side. Again, some more of that physical play from Shea O'Reilly. We've mentioned it a couple of times. White taking one there. Cotter out in front. Had an opportunity there for number 4, Leaf. And she puts it over the crossbar. All right, finally got the call in here from PM Cross Country here in Girls Cross Country. We had Mary Kate Hagen from the Bulldogs, medalist for the race in Chatfield, and 8th grader Macy Wasney, coming in 3rd. Nice job, ladies. Cotter here now on the near side, looking to take advantage of some of that pinpoint passing they used in the first half to get themselves this 6-0 lead. Again, Cotter throwing it over the top here, deep into Bulldog territory. Augustine challenging. Katie Young over here doing a nice job as well. Here comes the cutter. Wheeler, nice job cutting her off. Saw her coming, stepped right in front. 3 Bulldog defenders coming out. That's number 6, Megan Morgan. Impressive job there by Morgan. Did a nice job. Bulldogs seem to have her tied up. 3 defenders around her, but she somehow gets out of it and puts the ball past Marshman. That's going to make it 7-0 here with 34 minutes left in the first half. Bulldogs kicking the ball.
Scoring the goal for the Ramblers, number 6, Megan Morgan.
All right. And now we got a call from the boys' side of things in cross country tonight in Chatfield. We had John Tinter taking 3rd place for the Bulldogs, Nick Wasney 4th, and Preston Munson 5th. So in the boys' side of things, the Bulldogs finishing 3, 4, 5. Nice job to the Plainview Elgin Millville cross country team tonight, both boys and girls, with top finishes. I know here this fall, Coach Andreen's very excited about both the boys and girls sides of things. Many of the Bulldog football players and volleyball players taking advantage of this 4th season. Had a few more bodies now on this cross-country team, adding to what was already going to be a very solid squad. Cotter again threatening here. O'Reilly comes out to meet, can't quite get it. Marshman doing all she can, trying to come out and get it. Cotter player turns it into the right side. And that's going to be an 8-0 lead for the Ramblers. O'Reilly came up, challenged Cotter player just maybe a little bit faster than O'Reilly had anticipated.
5, Alyssa Williams.
And beats her off the left side. No doubt here, down 8-0 with 30 minutes left in the first half. The Bulldogs are frustrated, but still happy just to be out here having an opportunity to play this fall when so many other sports unable to do so. Ladies are relishing every opportunity to step on the field together here in this fall of 2020. Cotter here on the far side with control of the ball. Bulldogs with 6 defenders back there trying to stop him. Here comes a shot from the top. Marshman takes one off the gloves, deflects it out. I'm sure she would have been much happier if she could have held on to that one, but does a nice job of keeping it outside that left pipe. We're going to have a corner kick here from Cotter. Only a few corner kicks so far tonight for either team. See how the Cotter set up. Looks to be set out wide. Bulldogs have a tight defense right in front of the net. Here come the Cutters. Kick is up. And just a little bit late to that party was number 24, Gardner, on the corner kick. Bulldogs here on the far side. Sophomore Presley Newcomb doing a nice job working it around the Cotter defender. Kicks it ahead, left side. That's Polson. She's going to boot it across the field looking for Leonard's. Leonard's trying to turn into that one. Cotter takes control. Leonard's here, middle of the field, gets it back to Augustine. She's going to kick it over the top. Bulldogs not had much luck yet. Still trying to get it to sophomore Abby O'Reilly in the center of the field. And that's going to be off Cotter. Going to have a Bulldog throw in here on the near sideline. Here come the first subs of the second half. Looks to be 24, Riley Nelson, 25, Marin Graves, and number 8, Emma Updegraff in for the Bulldogs. Giving a break to Presley Newcomb, Emma Wheeler, and Katie Young. Holtz throwing the ball over the top. O'Reilly doing a nice job of battle there. 22 with the forearm shiver in the back. O'Reilly fights it off. Here's Polson, center of the field. Again, just gets spun around a little bit, loses track of where she's at. Cotter takes it away. Still here on the near side in Cotter territory. Leonard's battling for the ball. Leonard, center of the field, can't turn it before Cotter kicks it out towards the middle of the field. Cotter again here, kicking it ahead, looking for a foot race. Holtz challenges. Augustine back there as well. Back to Holtz. Holtz going to kick it out, giving them a chance to set up here on defense. Cotter here with the ball. Nice move by Speltz. Looking across. 12 over there. Marshman looking, just takes it off the pipe, and it curls its way around. Good effort by Marshman there for the outstretched hands. Got just a mitt on it, just a fingertip, but not enough to keep it out of that bottom left corner. Nice job there by Cotter, bringing it up the left side, up that near side. Bulldogs overplayed a bit, left the offensive player in front of that net, and were able to take advantage. Again, Cotter girls very aware at all times where their teammates are. Can tell that they've played a lot of soccer together throughout the years. Bulldogs still out there battling. That's Marin Graves looking to take the ball away. Ball goes across far side. Here's Mackenzie Polson doing a nice job hustling back, helping out Shea O'Reilly and Kelly Young. Here's the Bulldogs again. Bulldogs just not getting enough foot on it. Doesn't seem to get the ball cleared out and give themselves some breathing room. Trying to kind of chip it up the sideline instead of just booting it over the top. Just midfield. Graves going to beat the Cotter defender to it. Gets it ahead to O'Reilly. And Cotter is going to take the ball away here up the middle of the field. Here's Holt. She's sprinting around, trying to take advantage of some of that state meet class speed she has. Holt, multiple state entrant with her relay teams in the spring. A lot of track athletes out here for the Bulldogs, taking advantage of the extra coaching, the extra workouts here in the spring. Coach Filesticker does a nice job with the ladies. Regular entrance in the state meet. Holt's just one of a couple here, Bulldog soccer players who have made appearances at the state track meet. Cotter working the ball here on the near side, kicking it across, looking to spread out that defense, looking for some overplay from the Bulldogs defense. Bulldogs showing a little bit of a tendency here on defense to overplay a little bit onto the ball, and Cotter with their passing able to get the ball across a couple of times, resulting in what might be described as a couple of easy goals for themselves. Here in substitutions, looks like we got Lauren Updegraff here on the near side coming in for the Bulldogs. Lily Vanderwalker, who had an excellent first half for the Bulldogs, out there battling again. Here, Cotter again, threatening. Pulls it up, looking for a better opportunity. Right, far side over there. That's Delaney Newcomb. Delaney Newcomb, not a trackster, but a softball player. Been starting catcher for a couple of years for the Bulldogs. Newcomb family producing a number of solid catchers in the program. Sister Mallory Newcomb was a standout softball player for the Bulldogs as well. Here's Augustine kicking the ball out here on the near side. Just goes to show how many exceptional athletes this Bulldog girls team has. In the offseason, we've got track folks, we've got basketball players, we've got softball players, we've got dancers out there taking advantage and participating in all of these different programs, doing a nice job of representing their school and community. All right, Bulldogs taking control here up the near side, down 9-0. We got 25 minutes left in this one. Cotter seems to have it in hand here so far. Bulldogs at this point maybe looking for just a moral victory here, put the ball in the net against this solid Cotter squad. Bulldogs definitely tired, but you can see on their faces they are not ready to give up in this one. Emma Updegraff doing a good job there. Some fancy footwork from the Cotter player, getting them nowhere against Updegraff. There's Newcomb on the far side. Does a nice job stopping, turning that one up. That's Lauren Updegraff. Looking to the center, his sister Emma loses a handle on it. And here comes the Ramblers. Looking to get it ahead. Riley Nelson coming around. Nelson, one of those athletes taking advantage of the fourth season. Normally would be playing volleyball this time of year. Can't decide to come out soccer senior year. Does a nice job for the Bulldogs back there on the defensive half of things. Cotter, again, bringing up that far side. Here are the Bulldogs. Just a little bit late to that party was O'Reilly. Riley looked like she might have took one there off the rib cage. Wincing a bit. Here's Maren Graves doing a nice job. That's ahead to Lauren Updegraff. She's got the ball center of the field, looking to work it around. Gets it ahead. Cotter defender there, ready to take it away. Here's Vanderwalker. Vanderwalker again had very nice half. Good physical play, keeping the Bulldogs up in the first half with her enthusiasm. Got a substitution here. Clock running here in the second half as the Bulldogs down 9-0. Slight change to the mercy rule this year due to COVID restrictions. The mercy rule starts after a 5-goal lead. Here's Holtz doing a nice job. Some more of that good physical play. Takes the ball away. Good job. Bulldogs on the near side. Marion Graves doing a nice job of putting herself between the ball and the Cotter player. Abby O'Reilly coming to chip it ahead and just past Lauren up to Graf. Cotter here at the ball midfield. Trying to put it past Katie Young, that is. Katie Young takes it away. Looking ahead, there's Delaney Newcomb. Runs into a Cotter defender. And Cotter again in Bulldog territory. Nelson out to challenge. Vanderwalker there as well. Riley doing a nice job. Gets the ball across. Vanderwalker going to put a foot on it. Out to midfield. O'Reilly got it. She got up to Graf here on the near side. She looks ahead. Looks to get it behind. And here comes a foot race. And that's going to be Megan Morgan beating up to Graf to that one. Bulldogs maybe need to take advantage of some of that athleticism, kicking the ball over the top like that, try to beat that Cotter defender. Cotter again, ball middle of the field, some of that good passing, some good physical play there from Macy Holt. She's got the ball on the near side, looking around to see if she's got any escorts. She kicks it ahead again. Abby O'Reilly with a foot race, and number 21 from Cotter, Stewart going to beat O'Reilly to that one. Lauren battling on here on the near side, and that's going to be off Cotter. Nice job by Holtz there. The defense, physical defensive play resulting here in a possible offensive opportunity for the Bulldogs. She's going over the top looking for O'Reilly. She gets a head on it. Still in the air. Battling out in front. There's Delaney Newcomb back to Emma up to Graf. She puts a foot on it. Pretty good shot there just inside the left side. Sandcork there to scoop it up. It's a nice job there. Bulldogs turning some defense into some offense, getting a shot on goal here. Second half. We have got under 20 minutes left in this one as the Bulldogs are going to bring in some subs here. Looks to be junior Summer Olson, junior Blake Lafee, senior Kelly Young, and senior Emma Wheeler. Again, can't state enough how impressive it is the number of seniors the Bulldogs have on this soccer team. Definitely tough as a student athlete to make sure that to stick with the sport for all years of high school. So definite shout out to those girls, that senior class here of Bulldog soccer players. Here on the far side, there's Delaney Newcomb looking across. Summer Olson, middle of the field. Back. That's Holt's going to put a foot on it. Can't quite get it through the Rambler defense. Augustine going to come off, play this one off chest. Cotter's looking to kick it ahead here. Both Augustine and Holtz had that Cotter defender blanketed. Holtz there misplays that one off the foot. It's going to be Cotter ball on the near side. Cotter again with control, middle of the field. Playing pretty comfortably as they should be with this 9-0 lead. Again, some more physical play from Holtz. She's not afraid to mix it up in there. 9-0 doesn't matter to the Bulldog defenders. They will still mix it up. Good job, ladies. Here we go. Cotter again with the ball. Vanderwalker coming out. Contest. Holtz. Or excuse me, not Holtz. Nelson clears it out. Cotter on the far side. Looking to take advantage here. Vanderwalker there. Takes a seat after a nice move by the Cotter offensive player. The Bulldogs going to kick that one out. It's going to be a throw-in for the Ramblers on the far side. Substitution for Cotter, bringing White back into the game. Impressed with White's game so far tonight. She's just a freshman for Cotter. Future looking bright for them is on their roster. We have 2 8th graders, 3 9th graders, a couple of sophomores, juniors, and only 2 seniors on that team for Cotter. So while the Bulldogs have about 8 or 9 seniors on their roster, the Ramblers only with 2. Bulldogs here on the near side. Holtz coming up from the defensive side of things, looking to put a little spark into the Bulldog offense. She's going to look ahead here, try to throw it over the top to a cutting Blake Lafee. And the Ramblers are going to put a stop to that one. Holtz again, looking to get over the top. Create some confusion here on that far side. There's Delaney Newcomb looking to turn the ball to the center. Again, she puts a stop, turns it. Can't get that pass through. Summer Olsen coming up from midfield, getting the offensive action. Far side, Newcomb there. Kicking out. Bulldogs are going to retain possession on the far side. Delaney Newcomb Jr. throwing it in. Newcomb, one of those 3-sport athletes we talk about for the Bulldogs. Soccer in the fall, basketball in the winter, and part of Ben Peters' softball program in the spring. And we're going to see more of the same. A little deja vu here. Newcomb on the far side with the throw-in. Cotter looking to clear some space. Vanderwalker coming up, making sure it stays here in Cotter territory. Holtz again still up from the defensive side of things. Looking to provide a spark on the offensive side. There's Augustine coming up from the defense as well, working in the middle of the field. Riley Nelson playing free safety for the Bulldogs while all the other defenders for the Bulldogs are up on the offensive side of the field. Again, taking advantage of the numbers here are the Bulldogs. Cotter's going to take it here on the near side. Some good aggressive play here by Coach Endicott, bringing up those extra defenders here, trying to take advantage of numbers here on the offensive side of things. Here's Emma Wheeler, middle of the field, senior battling for the ball. Cotter now. Middle of the field, here comes a cutter. There's Gardner there. She's already got a pair of goals on the night. Gets it across. Nelson back. Vanderwalker hustling back. There's Summer Olsen. And there's a shot on goal by Cotter, just wide left. Just wide left. Good job by the Bulldog defenders, Vanderwalker and Nelson, turning the Cotter player, making that so it wasn't a straight-in shot for her. We've got 14 minutes left in the second half. This is Winona Cotter Ramblers versus Plainview Elgin Millville Bulldogs girls soccer on a live stream sponsored by the Bulldog Nation Foundation. Marshman boots one out to midfield. Blake Lafee there. Junior takes the ball. Gets it to senior, number 15, Kelly Young. Kelly Young, nothing going there against the Cotter defense. Here, Cotter again. Expect to see some of that pinpoint passing. Brings it up the right side. Vanderwalker going over. Centering pass from Cotter. Holtz does a nice job putting the header, getting it clear. And that's going to be a goal kick. Good job. Good defense there by the ladies. Holtz, hands on hips, definitely tired, but still battling out there. And here we go. We got some subs coming in. Looks like senior Shea O'Reilly back into the match. Junior Haley Lennox here on the near side back into the match. Presley Newcomb, number 18. And the last sub must have been Mackenzie Polson, a junior, back in for the Bulldogs on the far side. Bulldogs here battling to put one on the scoreboard while trying to keep the Cotter Ramblers off the scoreboard here. Kind of match here with 12 minutes left, down 9-0. Coach Endicott's no doubt talking to the ladies about being a new game. We may not win the game, but we can win the last 12 minutes here. So the ladies are going to come out firing, no doubt playing some of that defense that they like to play, try to get one in the net, see if they can't take a moral victory out of this one. There's Gardner with some fancy footwork in the middle of the field. Gardner is a junior for the Ramblers. Nice player, has a pair of goals. Here's the freshman, White, here on the near side, working against Augustine. Augustine doing a nice job of not giving anything up there. There we go. Presley Newcomb looking to score. Gardner again with the shot on goal. Looks like it may have been deflected there by Olsen, just wide left. Nothing to worry about on Marshman on that one. Again, if you're just joining us here, the Bulldogs are welcoming the Ramblers from Winona Cotter. No doubt a solid full for the Bulldogs and a very offensively minded team. The Ramblers have already put double digits on the scoreboard at least once this season. The Bulldogs are looking to avoid giving them that second double-digit victory here. Here we go. Little opportunity here. Holt's going to throw it in. Middle of the field. Gets it over the top. And Bulldogs unable to get a foot on it. So the Bulldogs out in front of that net. Maybe a little bit more body contact to create a little bit more confusion. Take advantage of some of that strength on those corner kicks, or excuse me, those throw-ins. Another mass substitution here coming for the Bulldogs as they're going to look to take advantage of some fresh legs here in the last 10 minutes. Cotter again up 9-0, trying to take advantage of some choice opportunities. Bulldogs pushing hard here, trying to get one in the net here before the last 10 minutes of the game tick off. Unable to do so, but had some nice opportunities. There's on the far side, Summer Olsen again. Called her name a few times tonight. She does a nice job. Comes back out again, challenge. Far side. It's Presley Newcomb sprinting down the sideline, showing off some of that speed. Newcomb, like her sister, soccer in the fall, basketball in the winter, and softball in the spring. Nice job by Augustine. Bottles up White again. Done a nice job. Last two times White's had the ball here on the near side. Augustine's been a nice job keeping her eye on the defender, not letting that fancy footwork distract her from keeping herself between the goal and the Cotter player. Cotter now, middle of the field, looking for a hole in the Bulldog defense. Works over the far side. Shea O'Reilly, again, nice job. Puts the body on her, creates some space. And here come the subs for the Bulldogs. That's going to be Katie Young, Abby O'Reilly, Morgan Hall, Marion Graves, and Emma Updegraff back into it. It's with 8.5 minutes left in this one. A lot of fight left here in these Bulldogs. Looking to put the ball here in the net. Last 8 minutes. Emma Updegraff coming out challenging. Katie Young does a nice job. She's looking ahead. That's Haley Leonard's on the near side. She's got the ball. Abby O'Reilly cutting down the center. Leonard's having a little trouble centering that one to her. Cotter in control now on the near side, turning things around. That's Megan Morgan with that one. She's got a goal, at least one goal on the night for the Ramblers. There's Morgan Hall in a foot race. White, the freshman. Morgan doing a nice job slowing her down so Holtz can take the ball away. Cotter faithful, not happy with the aggressive play that we've seen from Holtz and the other defenders this half. Doesn't bother me at all. And we're going to have a free kick here. And I'm told this is called a direct free kick, which means that that player can take a shot on goal without passing the ball. Thank you to assistant coach Danielle Polson for helping the commentators out this season with terminology and rules as such. Good aggressive play there. Holtz gets whistled on that one. But overall, Bulldogs doing a nice job defensively, playing physical. Just Cotter's just got a lot of weapons, and their passing has been exceptional tonight. You know, outside of that second goal in the first half in a corner kick, you know, Cotter's just been working the ball around, looking for holes in that defense, just passing perfectly across the Bulldog defense, spreading them out, waiting for the overplay, and then taking advantage on the back side. There has not been a lot of breakaways here for Cotter, as the Bulldog defenders' athleticism has allowed them to run them down and stop those breakaway threats so far. Here's Cotter retreating back, trying to take control of that one. That's going to come up center field. Cotter again bringing up this near side. That's number 5, Williams. She's got a goal on the night. Morgan Hall winning the foot race with that one, kicking out of bounds. Nice job by Morgan on the defense there. Alertly kicking that one out on the sideline. Cotter throw in. It's interesting seeing the difference in philosophy here and game plan is on those throw-ins and corner kicks. Cotter likes to spread things out and send those cutters through, while the Bulldogs are putting those big athletic bodies right in front of the net, trying to create confusion. Haley Leonard's on the near side. Tries to kick it right through the Cotter player. Not work. Gets the rebound, puts it forward.
Like to announce that at the conclusion of the game, would all the fans please immediately leave the bleachers? No congregating on school grounds. If you've got a daughter playing, you can pick her up in the parking lot.
All right, Cotter here on the near side with the throw-in. And we got a whistle here. Late substitution coming in for the Ramblers. Here, Cotter working the ball at the center of the field. Kicking the ball out. Cotter's going to retain possession on that far side. 4 minutes in this one. Bulldogs still down 9-0. Abby O'Reilly looking to get the ball ahead here at center. Polson bumping bodies with the Rambler player there. Far side. Shea O'Reilly doing a nice job coming up and contesting. She gets the ball ahead to Polson. Polson looking to kick it ahead. Can't do it. And Cotter's going to take the ball up that far side. Newcomb and Holtz back there on defense for the Bulldogs. A little bit of confusion there who's going to take the offensive player, but Newcomb's looking to clear the ball up the side. Emma Updegraff kicking it over the top. Mackenzie Polson. It's at Abby O'Reilly there, center of the field, looking to get it back to Polson. And that one squeaks its way through here. Leonard's going to try to turn this one back, keep it in bounds, unable to do so. And Cotter's going to take the ball. A few times tonight we've seen that where the Bulldogs get a little bit confused, get a little bit too tight on offense, not having the good offensive spread that we normally like to see from them. One's off the foot of Presley Newcomb, looking for Haley Leonard's on the near side. There we go. And that one's going to go to the Bulldogs. 2.5 minutes left here in Elgin. Bulldogs with a tough one against the Winona Cotter Ramblers. Ramblers coming in 4-0 tonight. Bulldogs starting this night 1-3. Winona here in the white jerseys, bringing the ball up the far side. Cotter definitely got some of the youth in there for them. At least one 8th grader and a couple of 9th graders in there for the Ramblers. Emma Updegraff turning it up the field Mackenzie Polson. She tries to turn the defender. Still maintains control. Some nice work there by Polson. Unable to complete the pass upfield to O'Reilly. Good battle here from Polson here late in the game. 9-0 down. She's not ready to give up yet. They've got a minute and a half left, and Polson plans on playing all 90 seconds. Far side, Abby O'Reilly now working against the Cotter defender. Cotter done a nice job against O'Reilly, having her buckled up. Some more physical play for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs not going to change the way they play or their MO here just because they're down 9-0 with 60 seconds left. Nice move. There's Katie Young challenging. Kicking ahead here. Morgan Hall looking to race down, turn the ball upfield. She's going to go ahead and kick that. Nope. I guess it didn't hit the Cotter player. .45 seconds left in this one. 9-0 Cotter over the Bulldogs. Bulldogs looking to create some space here. Maybe get one more scoring opportunity in the last 30 seconds. There's Leonard's kicking it off of Morgan from the Ramblers. Errant pass there on the throw-in. Hits Leonard's in the back, out of bounds. Cotter ball here on the near side. 13 seconds. Hall trying to take the ball away from White, not giving him another opportunity. And here we're going to have Bob Tangen counting off the final 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1, game.
All right, little bit of a rough one here for the Bulldogs as they fall to Cotter.
Everyone for coming out
9-0
on your drive home. Please drive safely.
in this Three Rivers Conference matchup.
Leave the bleachers immediately and no congregating on school grounds.
Bulldogs come out on the wrong side of the score in this one. Do a nice job playing to that final whistle, battling the entire way. No doubt Cotter's got a fine team, and I believe that the Bulldogs will finish up with them in the regular season here in a few weeks down in Winona. Well, again, thanks for joining us here on this Bulldog Nation Foundation live stream broadcast of Bulldog Girls Soccer. Final from this one, 9-0 Winona Cotter over your PM Bulldogs.